Hello all, my name is Anika. I am a student of class 9 in Silver Hills Public School, KOZHIKODE. Today, I am here to take a class on the third part of the three-part series of the chapter The Sound of Music. My topic is the Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. The Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. When we hear this name, two questions come to our mind. What a Shehnai is and who is Bismillah Khan? Shehnai is actually an instrument which we see in North Indian weddings and temples. And Bismillah Khan is a very famous person who is credited for bringing this instrument onto the classical stage. The Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. This chapter is basically about Bismillah Khan. Ustad Bismillah Khan, who is often referred as Khan Sahab or Ustad, is a very famous Shehnai player. He is credited for bringing the instrument onto the classical stage. He was born on 21 March 1916 in Dumraon and died on 21 August 2006 in Varanasi. He was very fond of Dumraon and Varanasi. Aurangzeb, the Mughal emperor, banned the playing of an instrument named Pangi. The reason was its sound was not too pleasant. Many people thought that one day it would be revived. A barber who was from a family of professional musicians, what he did was he wanted to improve the sound. He took a pipe which was longer and broader than the Pangi and made 7 holes on it. And then he played by closing and opening these holes, and the sound that came from it was really soft and melodious. And everyone in the palace was impressed with this. Because it was played in the Shah's chambers and was played by an eye, we call the name Shehnai. Here we have a photo of the Pangi. Here, next one is the Shehnai, and then Emperor Aurangzeb. After the sound of the Shehnai was improved, it became soft and melodious. People started believing that it was auspicious, and due to this reason, it is played in the temples and in the North Indian weddings. It was also a part of Naubat, which is an ensemble of 9 instruments. And then the credit of bringing this particular instrument onto the classical stage goes to Khan Sahab. This is the Naubat. Here you can see many instruments being played together. So 9 instruments are being played together and Shehnai was a part of it, and that's called the Naubat. When he was of the age 5, Bismillah Khan used to play Gilli Danda near the pond. Here we can see some kids playing Gilli Danda. And after playing that, he used to go to the Biharji temple and recite the Bhojpuri Chaita. And after that, he would get a big laddu weighing 1.25 kg. On top, you can see a picture of the laddu. Bismillah Khan's grandfather, Rasul Baks Khan, was a Shehnai Nawaz in the Bhojpuri king's court. His father, Paigambar Baks, and other paternal ancestors were also great Shehnai players. The young boy took music early to life. When he was 3, his mother took him to his maternal uncle's house, where he was fascinated seeing his uncle playing the Shehnai. Here you can see a picture of the Varanasi. Soon Bismillah Khan started going with his uncle to a temple where his uncle Ali Baks was employed to play the Shehnai. And Bismillah would sit captive for hours on an end watching his uncle play the Shehnai. Slowly, Bismillah also started getting lessons in playing the Shehnai. And his favorite places to practice was the Balaji and Mangalmaya temple and the banks of river Ganga. The flowing water of the Ganga were his inspiration for creating new ragas which were first believed to be beyond the range of the Shehnai. At the age of 14, Bismillah Khan went to the Allahabad music conference with his uncle, where after the recital, Ustad Faiz Khan patted the young boy's back and said, "Work hard and you shall make it." This is Ustad Faiz Khan. In 1938, when All India Radio was opened in Lucknow, Bismillah Khan got his big break. He became an often heard Shehnai player in the radio. On 15 August 1947, when India got independence, Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to greet India with his Shehnai. He sang with passion in Rag Kafi from the Red Fort to an audience which included Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Here we have a photo of the Red Fort and Bismillah Khan. Khan Saab's first trip abroad was to Afghanistan, where King Zahir Shah was so pleased with his performance that he presented him with priceless Persian carpets and other souvenirs. Here we have the photo of Persian carpet. And this is King Zahir Shah. Not only King Zahir Shah, but film director Vijay Watt was also impressed with his music that he named a movie with that name, Gunj Uthi Shehnai. This is the poster of the movie Gunj Uthi Shehnai. The movie was a hit and the song Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya became a nationwide chartbuster. And that song was composed by Bismillah Khan. But after this also, his venture in the film industry was limited to two. The second film was Sannadi Appanna. It was a Kannada movie for which Bismillah Khan composed the music. Here we have the poster of Sannadi Appanna. Bismillah Khan used to say with emphasis that I just can't come to terms with the artificiality and glamour of the film world. He got a lot of awards and was recognized in many places. He became the first Indian to be invited to perform at the Lincoln Center Hall in USA. This is the Lincoln Center Hall. He also took part in many famous art festivals and trade fairs like the World Exposition in Montreal, the Cannes Art Festival and the Osaka Trade Fair. He became such a well-known personality that an auditorium in Tehran was named after him, and the name is Tahar Musiqui Ustad Bismillah Khan. He won many prestigious awards like the Padma Shri, Padma Vibhushan and Padma Bhushan. He also got India's highest civilian award, that is the Bharat Ratna, in 2001. These are the Padma Awards. On the left, we have the Padma Shri, in the middle, we have the Padma Bhushan, and at the end, we have the Padma Vibhushan. Here we can see the photo of the Bharat Ratna. With the Bharat Ratna award resting on his chest, his eyes shining and a rare happiness on his face, he said, "All I would like to say is, teach your children music. This is Hindustan's richest tradition. Even the West is now coming to learn our music." Khan Saab has travelled all over the world, but still his favourite places are Dumraon and Varanasi. He always tells that these are the most beautiful places on the earth. One of his students asked him to start a Shehnai school in USA. He also promised to replicate the atmosphere of Banaras over there. And the answer that Bismillah Khan gave was a question. And the question was, will he also be able to transport River Ganga over there? Here we can see an image of the River Ganga. And later he would say, Whenever I'm in a foreign country, I keep yearning to see Hindustan. While in Mumbai, I think of only Banaras and the Holy Ganga. And while in Banaras, I am the unique Matha of Tumraon. Here we have a picture of Varanasi. The life of Khan Sahib is a perfect example of the rich cultural heritage of India, one that effortlessly accepts that a devout Muslim like him can very naturally play the Shahnai every morning at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. This is the Kashi Vishwanath temple. Khan Sahib died on 21 August 2006 at the age of 90 after a prolonged illness. He was given a state funeral and the government declared one day of national mourning. Once, Shekhar Gupta interviewed Bismillah Khan on partition. Here we have a picture of the partition. Shekhar Gupta asked, "When partition happened, didn't you and your family think of moving to Pakistan?" And the answer Bismillah Khan gave was, "God forbid, me leave Banaras, never. I went to Pakistan once. I crossed the border just to say I have been to Pakistan. I was there for about an hour. I said namaskar to the Pakistanis and salam alaikum to the Indians. I had a good laugh." The message that we get from this lesson: dedication and honest devotion to your work will help you reach great heights. A true Indian lives and works for interfaith harmony. Here we have the glossary. Shrill, very sharp. Hollow, empty inside. Bhojpur, a district in Bihar. Recital, performance. Tryst, meeting. Tonal quality, sound. Transport, carry. Matta, creamless curd. Coveted, much desired. Hollow, empty inside. Here we have some questions from the lesson. Which is the highest civilian award of India? The answer is Bharat Ratna. The second question is, name the auditorium named after Bismillah Khan. And the answer is Tahar Musiku Ustad Bismillah Khan. Bismillah Khan, a person you can get inspiration from. A person who is a perfect example for us. He can be followed by anyone. And I guess you loved this. Thank you.